you. Thank you for having me this evening.
Okay, and first thing I want to ask you, what do you guys do when it comes to the immigration lawyer, and how you handle the immigration issues for the immigrant people?
Yeah, so our firm is Robichaux, Anderson, and El Cantrell office. We're located on Washington Avenue in Minneapolis, and we service both the Minneapolis and St. Paul metro region. Our firm primarily works in 3 different practice areas. Personal injury, like car accidents. Workers' compensation, that's where people get hurt at work and they need to get benefits for maybe time off. And then we do have a team of attorneys that practice immigration law. Well, if you're hurt in a car accident or you're hurt at work, sometimes you need time off and your body just needs to recuperate. It needs to get healthy. So it would help in that situation to get an attorney. It's hard going up against insurance companies. People don't know what to do. There's a lot of paperwork. So what we do is we help with that process. We help with hopefully you trying to find a good doctor, or and we help file the appropriate paperwork with the insurance company. Our workers' compensation, say you're hurt at work or you're in a car accident, we don't someone doesn't pay us by the hour, for instance. You don't have to come up with a bunch of money to find a lawyer. We work on what's called a contingency basis, and basically that means that we will do the work for you, and if there's some sort of settlement in the end, our fee is part of that settlement. And it's on varying different degrees. Workers' compensation, there's statutory fees, so we don't come up with those. It's prescribed in the law and written by the legislature. For personal injury cases, it varies as well. On a car accident case, for instance, if you're hurt and we invest the time into representing you against the insurance company or against the defendant, drivers, our fees are usually around 33%, or about a third. And then the rest would be money in your pocket takeaway for pain and suffering compensation. We work to try to get you wage loss if you have wage loss, medical mileage if you're driving back and forth to doctor's appointments. But ultimately our goal for our clients is we want you to be healthy again, and we want to get you back to work, and we want you to find the appropriate doctors that you need.
I want to touch upon the immigration part of this. Now, there are people that have committed some sort of crimes that are being deported. Do you do anything in that regard and try to get them to change their immigration status?
Well, here's what I can tell you. We have a few attorneys at our firm that specifically practice immigration law. I'm not one of those attorneys, but what I can say is we work with people that have been involved in crimes, or people that are victims of crimes, and they do have that possibility of potentially being deported, or they're going through that process. The attorneys at our firm can help with that process. There are special courts for immigration law and special judges, and there's special rules for that, but our experienced attorneys can help out with those situations. And it's a scary thing. Like, no one wants to learn that their friend or family member has the possibility of being deported. So yes, we can help with those immigration questions.
Most of the people, they're afraid if they have a job and they get injured in the job and then they have to get a lawyer, they're going to get fired. Is that usually happen? If they get a lawyer, they're going to get fired, or because that's one of the most things they're afraid of?
Well, here's what I can tell you. I mean, there's no guarantees in anything, but most reputable employers, they want to look out for their employees. Most employers, they understand that the paperwork is difficult, the process is difficult. So just solely for the reason that someone hires an attorney doesn't mean that they're a bad person, doesn't mean that they're going to get fired. It just means it's a very overwhelming process. People are not experts in workers' compensation law. That's why they hire attorneys, so we can help fill out the claim petition. We can help advocate for you if there's a situation. And most reputable employers won't take that out or retaliate against their employees for just claiming the benefits that are there for them and for that purpose.
Let me ask you a question. I'm not really sure how much work you've done in the Somali community or how many clients you have from the Somali community, but do you, in your law firm, do you have advocates or per se interpreters that work with you, that because I think languages is a very complex thing, yeah. So my thing is, a lot of our people, there's the language barrier, and then there is the language of the law. Most people don't even understand whether they speak English or not. So do you have any staff?
We do actually. We have a full staff, and we have a number of people on staff for interpreters. So whether it be Somalian interpreters, or whether it be Korean or Spanish or Vietnamese, we have a network of people that we use, that we trust, that we like, and people trust us back then. We have referrals from just different people. So if you come into our law firm and you're happy with us, you're more than likely going to tell 2 or 3 friends, and then those people come to us too when they have help, or when they need help, or when they have certain legal needs. And yes, the legal process of it is complicated, but we try to really break it down. We know that when you come to our firm, you're usually in a vulnerable situation, meaning you're not in the best part of your life if you've been in a car accident, or you've been hurt at work, or you have immigration issues and you're scared that something's going to happen.